Good kill, good kill. Hey, good kill.
What's up guys, welcome back to another video. We're here in the Tomcat. Once again, we're doing some ground operations. As you can hear, I'm already being locked by an SA-6, so that's going to be a problem here in a minute, I think. Now obviously I have no seat capability in the Tomcat, so we're waiting on a HIMARS strike. Okay, we got missile in the air. That's kind of good because then at least that'll help the HIMARS zero in on the coordinates there. I'm gonna defend this one. Get down low. And we drove that into the ground luckily, so we're good. We'll come back around, we'll recommit vertically for this one here. And once again, that SA-6 locking me up. I sure hope those HIMARS have shot by now, because there's not much I can do for advancing ground troops in terms of support if I'm going to get lit up by an SA-6 every time. It's right there. You can obviously see where the smoke is originating from. I'm just watching if there's another launch, because he is actively locking me again. And you know what? We're actually kind of close. Yep, there's another launch. That's actually going to be dangerous. A lot closer than I kind of wanted to be here. We'll defend away, get low. We're way too close to drive that into the ground. We're gonna pull up last second, it's gonna kill me! Oh my god. Oh, whoa, man. It is not gonna get much closer than that. Wow. I think it's a really good thing that that missile had a defective proxy fuse or something, man. I honestly thought that was going to hit me. That was, I can't even put that in words, how close that was. Okay, I'm doing a PAL scan here for Su-25's attack aircraft. Got one here. These guys, there's quite a few of them in the air, and they're going to be dangerous for me. If there's enough of them, they'll get on my 6 and shoot a Fox 2, so we'll have to deal with these guys first as well. One AIM 54 out on that guy, inside of 10 miles, and a second one right here. And no need to provide track for those, just because we're already so close. They're just pitbull off the rail. Look at this one's tracking perfectly. Splash 1. And this second one over here is gonna get hit. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. There you go. Okay, splash 2 so far. Not bad. Let's turn away here. There's definitely more of them. We'll have to check our 6. You'll notice I'm just randomly dropping flares because I don't know where the other ones are at. But we need to kill them. 1, they're attacking ground troops, and 2, they're going to try to pull up behind me and kill me as well. Okay, I found one right here. He's attacking ground forces. We're going to hit him with a Sidewinder, but they do carry a lot of flares. So I'm just going to have to slip in on his 6 here and make him waste all of his flares. There he goes. Remember, I am not a clean Tomcat. I'm carrying, I believe, 14 Mark 82s. So I am quite heavy here. Trying to do this turn. There we go, got him locked again. I don't know if he can outrate me, considering how heavy I am. I don't think so. I can still outrate the crap out of a Sukhoi 25. Look at this, here we go. Alright, here we go. Fox 2. Fox 2 again. First one didn't track. Second one hit him. Nice. Splash 1. Where's the other guy? Clear the whole airspace here. There's still one more guy out here. There he is. And he's just focusing on ground troops, so that's perfect. I don't have anything left though. My Phoenixes are gone. My Sidewinders are done, so we're gonna have to gun this guy. And it looks like he got hit by ground fire, so he's already pretty hurt. And he's actually probably gonna try to leave the airspace here, but I'm gonna kill him anyway. So why not? Yeah, he's just trying to exit. And there we go, we'll just kill him. These things are quite fast too if they want to be. There we go, shredded him. That's it for that guy. And the airspace should now be clear. Splash 4 Sukhoi 25s out here. Okay, we can now begin supporting ground troops. We'll switch over to air-to-ground mode. I enjoyed the air-to-ground with the Tomcat so much when we did that Cold War Germany map that I just have to do it again. I just had so much fun. It's so accurate, and it's surprisingly fast, so it's pretty awesome how fast you can just swing back around and keep hitting guys. Okay, so we are dropping the Mark 82. We're going to drop them with CCIP, Continuously Computed Impact Point. So the aircraft will tell me the impact point, as indicated by that cross on the line there, and then I will release the bomb. And I have a little compound here. Looks like there's some scuds in there. We're going to drop a few here. 1, 2, 3. We'll pull up. And good hits on those scuds there. We'll come back around and re-attack that position. There's a lot of targets there. I think the Tomcat is a really good looking aircraft when it's bombing because it sweeps the wings back. It looks very menacing in my opinion, if you're looking at it from the ground or something. We do have some tanks across the front line here, so I'm going to try to thin these guys out for the ground troops. 1, 2. We'll pull up here. And good hits across that line there. There's still a few tanks there, but those are some good hits for now. Actually a strangely fun air-to-ground platform, the Tomcat. And not just fun, pretty good. You know, maybe next time we'll do some laser-guided bombs. But I see a target in the distance there. I saw some tracers coming out of it. That little smoke plume in the distance there, I'm gonna hit that. Maybe just one bomb, I don't know what it is, but I saw a tracer fire in there, so we're gonna try to silence that. It's also a nice elevated position for the enemy, so I think the ground forces would appreciate us knocking this out. And pickle. And we'll pull up and roll. Impact. See how accurate that is, man? It's so satisfying. Okay, look at this. I have an isolated tank right on the edge of this compound we hit earlier. And I'm just going to try to put this bomb right on top of his head here. Pickle. I think that was good. That was probably pretty accurate. Yes, it was. Nice. That landed, I think, right beside him, but good enough to kill him, so I'll take it. We do have advancing armor on the ground, and I'm basically thinning out all of the enemy armor. There's another one. I can see him firing inside of this smoke plume here if I can line him up. It's right there. Pickle. Just knocking out all the armor. Clearing the way for advancing troops. That was perfect. That was right where I wanted it. Secondaries down there. And like this is even like scaled down a little bit. You know, imagine in real life you'd have like 4 Tomcats or something out here dropping bombs like this, covering airspace. There's a tank right here who's got some cover. I think he is actually a difficult target for the armor, so we're gonna take him out instead. Right there, Pickle. I'll pull up. He's hiding behind like a little fortified position or something. And there we go. Look at that direct impact. I think I might have put that directly on top of his head. That was awesome, man. Wow. Okay, we are quickly running into a fuel problem here. And so I actually need to drop my remaining bombs, and then we got to get out of here. We used up a lot of fuel fighting those Sukhoi 25s and defending those SAMs. The SAMs in particular, just because I had to be an afterburner to escape them. One which I did not escape. Got very lucky that it didn't proxy fuse on me. I see some scuds here. We're going to attack this. Drop 2. 1, 2. And we'll pull up. I just got to get rid of these bombs. So we need to go land. Okay, that looked decent. That was alright. And we're not going to make it to the carrier, so we're going to have to land at the airfield here. Just drop those. There we go. And that's it. We'll have to do a landing on the airfield. Okay, whatever. That's all I had. Let's get out of here. That's all my bombs. Let's go land. Really don't have fuel. Alright, lining up on the runway here. I put flaps down. I'm putting gear down now. But I think there's something wrong with my flaps. I may have over-G'd the aircraft because it keeps trying to bank on me. I think one of my flaps might be stuck. So I only have one flap down, and it's kind of making the aircraft a little difficult to control as we come in. There's also a fairly strong crosswind. Gonna be nice and gentle here if I can get it. The flaps and the crosswind together are actually making this landing kind of difficult. But I think we can do it. Here we go. Oh, don't do that. She's trying to bank on me a little. There we go. We're down. Alright, well, there you have it, guys. That is the F-14 Tomcat. Doing a little bit of air-to-air, a little bit of air-to-ground. I know back in the day they did experiments with this thing with HIMARS, and I think it's too bad that that didn't, you know, come into full form on the F-14, because it would have been a really awesome way to, you know, fully round the aircraft out. Seat capability, air-to-ground, and such a good air-to-air platform as well for its time. But alas, it wasn't meant to be. Okay, guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.